Hello everybody, my name is Joe and I review movies. I just got back from seeing the 5th iteration of Transformers, the Last Night. And it was 2 hours, 30 minutes long, and it felt like it was 2 hours and 30 minutes long. The movie has some great visual special effects, but when you see so much and so much is thrown at you, you can overload on it. And this is one of those movies. I mean, they go all out with the visual effects. Very good looking. I can't take anything away from that. They spent a lot of their budget on that. The sound, the explosions, the music, all of that was pretty much 100% good. I mean, if I had a great sound system in my home, if I was just into the home theater system, I'm telling you, this is going to really blow your socks off as far as that's concerned. I mean, you're going to enjoy that at a home theater or even in the movie theater if you just go in there to hear a lot of explosions and see a lot of special effects, things of that nature. You're gonna love it. But if you're going there for a deep, meaningful story, no, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna get a convoluted, drawn out story that didn't really make any sense. You got 2 chosen ones in this movie. You've got, I think, 2 or 3 MacGuffins, meaning items that have to be gotten at all costs by both sides. And I want to count like 3 or 4 chase scenes through the city. It was just ridiculously overblown. This movie didn't have to be this long, and it could have been shortened. They had one sequence, I mean, it's kind of a spoiler, but in the beginning of the movie, I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes long, where they talk about the Knights of the Round Table, and how the Transformers integrated with those guys. I would have liked to see a movie based on that and been done with it. That's just me. That's me personally, but whatever. So they fast forward in time. Other things happen. They have to get this MacGuffin. They have to get this item. There's a lot of exposition that just draws it out. And then they try to put these jokes in there, these heavy-handed, I don't want to say racially charged jokes, but they're not funny. The jokes are just, to me, weren't funny at all. I didn't hear any laugh in the theater. I didn't laugh in the theater. Sometimes now they did nail it. Sometimes the humor was on point and it was funny. Some jokes did go over well with me. But for the most part, I didn't really find a lot of humor in this movie. Was I on the edge of my seat in this movie? No. No. Nothing in this movie had me worried about anything. Now, like I said, it was a spectacle to see. The visuals in this movie are top notch. I mean, if you're going to see that, you're going to enjoy it. But if you're going to see a deep storyline with Mark Wahlberg and whoever else, I can't even tell you who else was in this movie. Well, they did have some cameos from other Transformers movies that were, kind of rolled over into this movie. But you have to kind of look for those guys. I think it's like 2 or 3 cameos. But for the most part, if I had to give this movie between 1 and 10 as far as judging it, I would say 6. And this is not a movie that I ever have to see again. Would I recommend it to family and friends? Wait for Netflix. It's the best I can do. And just be prepared to sit there for 2.5 hours. If you can stand it, you have to pay attention, because you'll miss something. If I had got out and went to use the restroom during the movie, I guarantee I would have came back and would have had, okay, what's going on now? Where are they at? Why are they doing this? And so many missions, so many chosen ones, so many MacGuffins, too many subplots. And then, of course, just like Marvel, just like DC, they've got their expanded universe. Transformers wants it too. Now, I understand, and I get it. I'm coming at it from, a critique. I'm critiquing the movie, but I understand this movie is made for children. They want to sell toys, and man, if I was a toy collector, I'd be all over it. I'm not going to so much lie to you. I don't collect stuff like that. I used to. I don't collect stuff like that anymore because it's very expensive to have it. But if for that reason alone, yeah, they got some good toys in there. For me personally, I grew up on this show back in the 80s, and I think, I had to look it up just to be sure, but I think the character, the actor that played Megatron, the voice actor for Megatron, I think they actually used the voice actor from way back in 1984. I'm gonna look that up and make sure. I think his name is Frank Welker. I know they used Peter Cullen from Optimus Prime, but you can hear it. You can hear in his voice. He's an old man now, and it's starting to show. I mean, he can only do that Optimus Prime deep commanding voice for so long until they have to pass the reins to someone else. And I'm not sure what they're going to do about that. I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out one way or another. For the most part, the movie will probably make a lot of money here in the States, and I'm pretty sure they'll make a lot of money overseas in China as well. Overseas, these movies do great. That's why there are 5 of them. So it is what it is. They'll probably make a 6th one. Will Michael Bay direct? He always says that he won't direct. This is his last one, and this is my last one. Is it? He didn't even direct the next one. So who knows? that's pretty much it. You know, like I said, 6 stars. You know, 6 out of 10 stars. That's about as best I can give it. I can't really recommend you go see it at the theater. If you want to go see it, just understand you're in for a long, drawn out, convoluted plot, and you got to keep up. That's it. So thank you for joining. Thank you for visiting my channel. Please comment down below, subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, or a thumbs down, whichever you see fit. Once again, thank you. You guys have a good day.